Hello, what is up guys, Evil Doers Time here today, back with another Black Desert video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the most recent patch that came to Black Desert on April 27th of 2022, go over all of the important events, as well as updates to the game, that way you don't miss a thing. This patch brings a couple of events, as well as some pretty in-depth changes to the game itself, so yeah, a lot of stuff people have been waiting for. Quickly before we get into the patch though, if you're new to my channel, new to Black Desert, or you've been watching videos on the channel and still have not subscribed yet, please consider it. Helps to grow my channel, you stay up to date with new content, and I would greatly appreciate it. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it and let's start off with the events like we do with every single one of these videos. And this time only we have two events. So first event is a drop rate buff increase to the various world bosses of the game. So you can see all the different items that you get from these world bosses. Drop rate buff, so double drop rate on those. Additionally, whenever you kill a world boss or a field boss during the event period running through May 11th, you are going to receive the additional Jatina coin thing here, Old Moon's Boss Seal. Take it to Jatina to exchange for different items. Ancient Spirit Dusts are sick, magical shards if you're still going for your Jatina Pen Gear exchange quest lines. So yeah, pretty nice stuff sitting right there. There's some other furniture items too if you're into those, and then it belongs to the Adventurer, which has a random accessory inside of it. So, you know, if you're feeling RNG, go for that. If you're feeling for your pen upgrade quest lines, magical shards. Pretty nice event. This runs every couple of months, so make sure to take advantage of it if you're looking for those drop items. And I don't want to forget it this time because last time I forgot it and people got mad at me. The double drop rate takes your drop rate chance from 0% to 0%. Now the next event is the Share Your Dracania Drip event. So for this event, what you need to do is navigate over to the Pearl Shopping game, which is the F3 key on the keyboard. Head on over to the apparel section and pick on your outfit that your character is currently wearing. There we go. So after you find the outfit that your character is wearing, if you click on this little button, and then you click this little plus button, and then you hit this yes button, you can take screenshots of your character in various situations and locations and blah, 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 blah. What you need to do is upload that into the little character thing here, upload it over there, and anyone who uploads into that is going to receive a Protegio's apparel bag, as well as a Dragon's Blessing, which gives you a 30% drop rate for 60 minutes. Now you have to use the Dracania character for this, so you can't do it with your main character unless your main is a Dracania, so keep that in mind. This event is running through May 18th, so you have a couple of weeks to deal with it if you'd like. And that's it as far as events that go with this patch. So now let's move on into the patch notes themselves, and this patch brings a lot of quality of life improvements and a lot of changes, so yeah, we'll try to move through it as quickly as we can. First things first is we have the pet changes that were discussed at the Calpheon Ball a couple of weeks back. If you didn't watch my video summarizing that, basically what's going to happen is your pets are going to pick up loot faster. They remove the steps where they need to go back in between. It's an oversimplification, so yeah, they gather more efficiently. There's a video comparing the before and after if you're curious, but yeah, generally looting should be a lot easier for you or a lot more convenient when you're out there playing. The next thing that we have are changes to the Serendia Elvia realms. So these locations were also discussed in the Calpheon Episode 2 ball. Basically what was going on in that is that they wanted to have the other locations be viable grinding spots while making it more convenient to grind and make you not fight over weapons and blah, 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 blah. So all those different changes that they discussed at the Calpheon ball are now being implemented. So there's a 10-minute cooldown period after you get the Elvia weapon buff sorts of things, kind of giving you a 50% uptime while you're out grinding on them. And then drop rates and combat balances were adjusted in pretty much all of the different locations to kind of bring them on par with each other, or hopefully bring them on par with each other. Once again, I'm going to be totally honest with everybody. Full disclosure, I am a life skiller in Black Desert. I am not the person you want to be getting grinding information from. Just know that if you do grind in these Elvia zones, there have been a lot of tweaks to them. You can see I'm scrolling through a bunch of stuff here. Like, I guess I could read it to you ASMR if you'd like, but you know, just if you grind in these zones, you probably want to read through these yourself and see the changes that came to them. Patch notes, as always, are linked in the description below. We already covered the events that came with this patch, so there's nothing else to cover there. We then get into character changes. First things first is that Tamer got a lot of adjustments to their skills. I don't play Tamer, being totally honest once again. If you do play Tamer, you probably want to read through this and see the changes. The text blurb is focused primarily on this first skill here, Roaring. I don't know what it does, but it looks like it's been changed to not be spammable anymore, so that's probably a big change for you. Moving down the line, we have some tweaks to Ninja, Witch, Wizard, Archer, and then we get to the Dracania. So the Dracania has two new skills added. They are your two prime skills. For those of you that are looking for some hints as to what the Awakening will be, prime skills typically have some association to the Awakening of the class. And yeah, there's little gifs of running with the two skills, so if you wanted to see what they look like, or you can just, you know, log into the game and log in on your Dracania and see them. Next big tweak that I want to call out here is going to be a change to Layla's Petals. You can now exchange these for Mystical Spirit Powders at the same location where you could in-game for the normal exchanges. So over at the Chemist Temple, right over here. These are used to repair your Spirit Stones, and something that I really need to get more of, and I have a ton of Layla's Petals, so nice win for me, and I'm sure a lot of other people that have already tapped out their fairies don't have much of a use for these either, so Nice exchange there. You can also get these cherry blossom trees that you see out in the game world for your manor. If you would like, you can exchange 5 mysterious seeds with R in Calpheon. If you don't know where R in Calpheon is, she is located right up here inside of this little area. She's kind of like hidden up in there. An additional 255 items had their descriptions changed to them, so we started this in the previous patch, did some more of them here. Full list of those items is all right here. And then the next thing we're going to talk about is probably one of the biggest things that a ton of people have been like hyped for. A lot of people asked about it in my streams this past weekend. And yeah, so it is the weekly quest to obtain infinite pot potion things. So these quests can be obtained from the various NPCs that you see right here on your screen. I'll have it pinned here, and obviously once again, linked in the description below for all this patch information. But yeah, completing these quests that are weekly quests will provide you with 5 of the pieces for each of these infinite pots. So you're looking at 20 weeks if you want to obtain it exclusively through this method, and you also have 0 luck when you're actually grinding for the pieces as well. Nice little sort of fail-safe, nice sort of little pity system that's been added into the game. The next big change involves my leveling guides. My leveling guides are now going to give you additional contribution EXP, or if you want to play through these side quests on your alternate characters to pick up a ton of contribution EXP, they've been buffed in the Calpheon and Medea regions. So pretty substantial buffs across a bunch of different side quests that you can complete in the game. Once again, you'll probably be doing them during my leveling guide. Otherwise, not a huge change. Really nice for newer players, though, who are trying to catch up on contribution points. And that, guys, is pretty much it for this patch. So we covered all of the events, went over briefly over the important stuff from this patch that you'll want to take note of, called out stuff that you should read if you are interested in the various topics. And yeah, if this video is going to help you here in Black Desert, do let me know in the comment section below. Once again, if you're not subscribed to the channel already, please consider it. You'll stay up to date with new content. Thank you all so much for watching. Look forward to seeing you at the next live stream over on Twitch, YouTube video right here, or wherever I happen to see you. Peace.